Peace, love, and light, Pisces, and welcome to your general love reading. If you're new here, my name is Ty, and I'm super happy to have you. Hopefully, you'll take a look around, like what you see, and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I truly appreciate all of the love and the support. Hopefully, you've already subscribed to the channel. You guys, if you're new to tarot and you don't know how this works, it is a general love reading, so everything will not resonate. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. Also keep in mind that roles are interchangeable, so you should place yourself and anybody in your story where you know they belong, because only you know where they belong. Okay, I have gone ahead and set the intention and for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. So if you have Pisces in any of those areas in your chart, there may be a message in here for you. Also, I've gone ahead and pulled the beginning spread for the current energy between you and your person. I'll clarify if I feel called to clarify some of these cards, but I will then pull for what to expect next and any advice, okay? So hopping straight into it, Pisces, you pulled the 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, okay? I have the 4 of Wands, the Temperance in reverse, 7 of Wands, and bottom of the deck, the World with the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So this is so interesting, right? Because I have the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and then I have the 4 of Wands. So I feel like somebody has a strong desire to commit here, right? Has a strong desire for love and romance and family and being in this relationship, right? The 10 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, this is about marriage, this is about commitment, having that, you know, happy family with the dog and the white picket fence and coming together, moving in together. The 4 of Wands is a card of celebration, but right here between those two, I have the 7 of Swords. And then directly after the 4 of Wands, I have Temperance in reverse. And then I have the 7 of Wands again. And then underneath, as I said, I got the 7 of Pentacles. So 777 may mean something to you, July 7th. July is going to be a very interesting month. I'm excited to see what it brings, since Mercury will be retrograde, and you know, is always interesting. But I feel like somebody is conflicted here, right? I feel like with the Temperance card, there is like one person might feel like, you know, hurry up and do something, while the other person might feel like you're just impatient, right? So there's like a lack of harmony here, right? Where somebody wants things to move along too fast, while somebody else wants to take things slower. But I definitely feel like there's an imbalance of energy here, right? One person wants one thing and the other person wants another thing. And I keep, you know, that's what I see with like directly in between the energies. You got the 10 of Cups, then you got the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords is like, you know, it's a very sneaky, deceptive energy. It's an energy that, you know, talks about secrets, it talks about cheating, it talks about lying. So I feel like there are trust issues here, again, with that 7 of Swords, where Pisces, either you or your person, again, flip the roles however they belong, okay? But somebody doesn't trust someone, somebody doesn't trust this connection, while another person, or rather, I feel like the person who wants to go all in, even though they want to go all in, like there's love here, and you know, you may have been with this person for a little while now. That might not be the case for all of you, but I feel the majority of you, you've been in this situation for a while now, and even though there's a lot of love here, right, and there's a lot of comfort here, right, you feel comfortable with this person, they feel like family, and this person or you, right, someone wants to be in this, but they don't trust their partner. So you may not trust your partner, or your partner may not trust you, despite how much you feel for them, right? Or how much they feel for you. And then you have the other person here who, you know, is in it, right? Like, I'm here and I love you and you're the person that I love, but I still got side chicks, or I still got a side piece, or I'm still not being, you know, 100% honest, okay? And the 7 of Wands here is about having boundaries and having their guard up, right? So somebody here, regardless of everything, is always like on standby or on guard. And I feel like there's this energy of like, do I want to stay in this, or is it time to close this cycle out, right? With the 7 of Pentacles, again, this talks about like somebody who is on a like chill, like I don't want to move so quickly, I'm not ready to do that kind of thing, right? I'm not ready to invest that much there, or let me think about this, right? Just like a pause to reflect on where we are. So I feel like someone here is, thinking about whether or not they want to continue to invest in this connection, or they, or it's time to close out the cycle, right? But either way, this situation is going through a turning point right now, okay? And I do want to clarify the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords energy here? Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Clarify the Seven of Swords for Pisces. Thank you. Okay, and I'm going to take it just like this. It's crossing. I'm going to read it as reverse, right? Because the Seven of Pentacles says something is not fair. Somebody's giving too much and the other person is not giving enough. That's also that Temperance energy, right? An imbalance in the situation, all right? Which means that one person might be giving all of their love and all of their time and all of their effort and putting all of this in, and the other person is take, and maybe sprinkle a little something here and there, right? Bottom of the deck with that is the Chariot. So it's just like, this is also about, do I keep moving forward? Do I move away from this? This is about, taking inspired action and having the strength and willpower to do something. This is Cancer, yes, this is Cancer energy. So you could be dealing with a Cancer or just another water sign, okay? But with the Chariot here, yeah, again, this is a question of whether or not I want to continue to move forward with this, or do I want to move away from it, okay? Tell me about what Pisces can expect next from this connection. Thank you. The King of Cups. Okay, so this is you, Pisces. King of Cups, Nine of Cups, okay? What else can Pisces expect? The Six of Wands, the King of Pentacles. One more, please. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, not bad at all. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Magician. Okay, so I feel like this is headed in a good direction with the King of Cups here and the Nine of Cups. It's like, I feel like somebody here is going to choose to follow your heart. And this is you, Pisces. So I feel like you're doing that. You're choosing to follow your heart, to follow what you want. And, if the energy, that Seven of Swords energy, if that's your person who is like breadcrumbing you or just not doing enough, I feel like, I feel like there may be a turning point for some of you, but for others of you, I feel like you decide to go off in a different direction and invest somewhere else. And when I say invest somewhere else, and I know this is odd, but this is just what I'm picking up, may not be for everybody, but you decide to invest somewhere else. Some of you, this could be that you decide, I'm not going to invest anymore in this relationship because I need to focus on my goals. I need to focus on my money. I need to focus on my projects. Okay, the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, but it's about getting what you want. The Six of Wands is about getting recognition, and it's about a victory. The King of Pentacles is that grounded energy, that commitment, right? But here what I'm getting, and this might not be for all of you, somebody here might decide to go off and, chase but pursue their dreams, like things that are tangible, okay? Like something, money and a career or something like that. While others of you, I feel like you do get what you want, right? The Six of Wands, somebody here wants recognition. Somebody might want public recognition, right? Like, let the world know that we are together, right? And I feel like for those of you who this resonates with, yeah, you get that with the King of Pentacles, because somebody has an aha moment, somebody has a breakthrough, and also speaks clearly and communicates honestly about what it is that they want. At the bottom of the deck, there is the Magician. So again, this is about communication, right? Being honest about how you feel, being honest about your expectations, and being honest about what it is that you want. For some of you, many of you, I feel like you are going to get what you want. I need to clarify. I want to clarify that Six of Wands, please. the Seven of Pentacles. So it officially came out. And clarify the King of Pentacles. Thank you. Okay, so yeah. So 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles there. Yeah, somebody is going to get what they want out of this relationship. Somebody's going to get the commitment. Somebody's going to finally decide here, yes, I want to be in this. Yes, we are together. Yes, we are boyfriend, girlfriend. Yes, we are engaged. Yes, we are moving in. But you get it, okay? So what can you expect next from this connection? You can expect recognition. You can expect a solid, stable offer, okay? And you can expect for this to go to the next level if that's what you were wanting, and for things to begin to balance out. We do have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like, yeah, you found your counterpart, and I feel like you both decide to exchange those cups, right? After a conversation, okay? After a conversation happens here regarding expectations and, you know, the fact that, hey, you're not giving me enough. You're not putting enough into this, okay? While for those of you who decide to move away from this connection, I feel like, and this is not for everybody, okay? I feel like 1 or 2 of you may decide to move away from this connection to go pursue a dream or a passion or something like that. You follow your heart and you're still going to get what you want in terms of like tangible things, like so money and income and stuff like that, but you're not going to have the relationship. That's not for all of you, okay? But for those of you who want this and who that part of the reading resonates with, yeah, I feel like something here turns around. You go from the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse to the 7 of Pentacles upright, somebody being committed and putting, you know, being committed in this to this relationship, putting in the work, and taking their time and investing in this connection. Please give me advice for Pisces. Whoa, that flew out. The 3 of Swords. Okay, what is that? Give me advice for Pisces. The Page of Swords. Yeah, get out of your head, please. If this is you, Pisces, you could be dealing with an air sign. Get out of your head, okay? Stop thinking about the worst. And also, if you're going to move forward from something, right, and you complain to somebody about something that's wrong, and they change it, they change the issue, right? They change whatever it is that that you had an issue with, then you got to be able to release the past. You got to let it go. You can't keep bringing it up. You can't keep bringing up the past. You did this to me, you did that, because ultimately that's just going to lead to an ending, right? And then on another note, it's like a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So let me pull one more. Clarify that Page of Swords and the 3 of Swords here. The Star, right? So, and this is beautiful because you're coming out of this, you're going through the hurt and the pain, and you're processing that loss or that disappointment, and then here's the Star coming to heal. There's hope and healing here, right? But again, this is about communicating your needs and communicating the things that don't feel good to you, right? If something doesn't feel good, if they're not doing something right, if you have certain expectations, that you need to be able to communicate your needs and your desires. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Listen, I keep saying this, that we're in twin flame energy, like twin flames are coming together. The Hierophant is a high level commitment. This is marriage. This is engagement. This is moving in together. Okay, so and the 6 of Cups is soulmate energy, right? So there's this connection here is a connection that and this is why I feel like the person turns this around. Whoever it is that, again, flip the roles however you see fit. But whoever is in this imbalanced, 7 of Swords energy, in this unstable or not giving enough energy, I feel like, they turn it around because they know that they have this very special connection here, okay? The 6 of Cups energy is soulmate energy. The 6 of Wands here is public recognition. It's also known as the card of proposal, right? Where, you could be getting engaged or just deciding, yeah, I want to be in this and I want to be all in. But with the 3 of Swords and the Page of Swords here, don't hold on to the past with the 6 of Cups. And the Star here is there's like, if you heal from that, if you forgive, you have to let it go. I'm not saying forget, but I'm saying that you have to let things go. The Seven of Swords, this person could experience a lot of fears regarding commitment, right? They might have fears of commitment due to past, situations where they may have experienced heartbreak and, and disappointment, right? But I feel like ultimately this person decides to take that leap of faith with you, or you will decide to take that leap of faith with that person. Okay, I feel like, you guys, if you don't share the Hierophant can be of a pope or something like that, right? So this is having like the same religious beliefs, but also if you're a spiritual person, then you and this person have, a spiritual bond, okay? And so I feel like it's like they get you, you get them, and with the Fool here, this relationship takes it takes a different shape, a different form. Okay, so again, like I said, with the World card, this relationship is taking an entirely new form, okay, with closing out a cycle, right? And it could be closing out that cycle of imbalance, of unequal reciprocity, if that's a thing, right? So where they were, or you were lacking reciprocity, you now receive that, right? But again, you have to, and I'm going to look at that. The sun card with the Three of Cups is like, yeah, this is time for celebration, joy, happiness, enlightenment. And this is like really going through that renewal. So I feel like this connection here is going through some sort of renewal. Okay. I am going to leave it there, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, please go ahead and drop a comment down below and let me know how. Give your girl a like. It helps my channel, and hopefully you've already subscribed, and if you haven't, I hope that you consider subscribing. If you're interested in reaching out to me and connecting with me on any capacity, getting a personal reading, or even following me on my other social media platforms, all of that information is going to be in the description box below. I love you all so much. Peace, love, and light.